So the main question that I get asked on my channel, apart from whereabouts in Scotland are you from, which is Western Bartonshire, is how do you do a Scottish accent? I went really high there. Or do you have any tips on how to do a Scottish accent? I get a lot of emails and messages from people that are, you know, trying to learn the accent for a part in a play or a show, or are just interested in learning the Scottish accent. So I thought I'd try and help you out a little bit. I'm not the best person to come to learn how to do a Scottish accent, because I grew up learning this accent. This is just normal for me, like this just comes naturally. So it's hard to explain exactly how to do what I've always known how to do, you know. I'm gonna try. I'm going to give you some tips on how to do a Scottish accent. There isn't one typical Scottish accent that you can learn, because there's so many different types of Scottish accents. Even where I live in Western Bartonshire, there's so many different kinds of accents. You'll get people that will talk more slang than others, and you'll get people that will talk way more polite than I'm talking right now. If you think I'm hard to understand, then you'll have a hard time understanding a lot of people up north as well. It varies from place to place. It's like the term British accent. I hate the term British accent, because there is no British accent. I mean, technically I've got a British accent because I'm from Britain, so it's just the same. There is no one Scottish accent. We all sound completely different everywhere in Scotland. So if you're trying to learn an accent from a certain area, then I would recommend either visiting that area if you can, or if you can't, then look up videos from that area and listen to the accent and try and pick it up. Tips for learning how to do a Scottish accent. My number one tip would be to learn the slang and learn the dialect and learn the Scots words that are used a lot around different areas, but it varies from area to area. I have videos on Scottish slang, but a lot of it is Scots words, so the two are different, but we're not going to get too technical up in here. I'll link all my Scottish slang videos, Scottish insult videos down below. I did a video with my friend Craig, who's from Canada, and we did a Canadian versus Scottish slang type video. A couple of people commented on that and said that they hadn't heard of a lot of the slang that I used in that video, whereas I thought that they were really common words. Who knows what other places in Scotland use? But learn the slang and learn the lingo, because even typical words like we, majority of us do use the word we really often. A wee bit, I know, you know, different words like that. But I know a lot of people that would say yeah or no, or yes and no, and sometimes I say yeah or no. I don't always say I or always say no. Oh, my stomach's rumbling, my body's just making the weirdest noises. Roll the R's or tap the R. People have this thing in their heads where they think that Scottish people say their R's like that all the time. Can't do it. A lot of my family are Irish, so I used to say girl and world, whereas other Scottish people, and now I do say girl, world, twirl. So technically we don't roll our R's. See what I mean? I said roll, not roll. Like, we don't roll our R's, we just tap our R's. And even still, the way I'm saying my R's isn't the way that a lot of other people in Scotland will say their R's, you know? We don't go twirl. I mean, come on, that would sound really weird. Also with tapping the R, with these like words like girl, world, we're adding an extra syllable. So instead of it being world, I'm struggling to say that, it would be world. So you're using two syllables. Again, along with shortening words, we do make words a lot longer, quite a lot. Also, a lot of Scottish people, again not all of them, drop the G in words. So like, I wouldn't say morning, I would say morning, or working, I'm working today. Or I wouldn't even say today, sometimes I would say the day, I'm working the day. Like, a lot of people around Scotland do talk like that, but a lot of us don't. So again, it depends on what kind of Scottish accent that you are trying to do. So along with dropping the G, also drop the T's. But again, not everybody does that in their words. A lot of people I talk to do talk like this and don't drop their T's, and you know, that's normal as well. Like, for example, what's the word with a T in it? My brain's not working. Hot, not, got. A lot of people would say not, got, what. But for me, like, I'd say like what, and the majority of people I know as well would say what. What are you doing? They wouldn't say what are you doing. For me, I actually struggle to say my T's. A lot of people think it's quite common, quite kind of neddy to drop your T's, but I actually had a man comment on one of my videos saying I really need to get rid of that glottal stop. Oh, my throat just made a weird noise. A glottal stop is dropping the T. He said that it made me sound really common. If I pronounced my T's, then I would have a lot more viewers than I do now. I was like, come on man, have you heard the way we talk? A lot of us don't pronounce the T. Doesn't mean we're any less of a class than anyone else, but to a lot of people it comes across that way. That's not true. We a lot of the time shorten a lot of words. Didn't would become didn't, wouldn't would become wouldn't, couldn't would become couldn't. I couldn't do that, I wouldn't do that, I didn't do that. Same with the word dinny. I don't personally say dinny. There are a lot of people that do say dinny instead of don't. Although that's not really shortening it, that's kind of making it longer. Scottish people are weird, I don't know. There's loads of examples of this. If you just Google it, loads of stuff will come up for it. I'll put a bunch of links down below as well if you fancy. That's another thing. I don't know if it's just an age thing or if it's just our generation, or I keep whistling when I say my anyway, like for me to address a group of people, I would say, oh, what did yous get up to? Rather than what did you all get up to, I would say yous. Again, a lot of people might not do that, but I personally do. Also, a lot of people think that we all say, oh, I dinna ken, but ken around here anyway isn't commonly used at all. I know that people in Fife say it. I know people from Fife that say they have like a A at the end of their, I don't know, I did this. They say A at the ends of their sentences. So, oh, ken means no, by the way, so I dinna ken would be I don't know. I dinna ken, like. They always talk like that, but around here that's not what people talk like. But I don't know what other places in Scotland talk like that as well, so just if you know, leave it in the comments for other people that are interested. Another tip to learn Scottish accents would be to listen to it. That's a huge part of it. Listen to conversations, watch TV shows. For example, I'd recommend Still Game. I love Still Game and it's coming back. But watch TV shows, watch films, and there's loads of amazing Scottish films. Trainspotting, Gregory's Girl, My Mind's Gone Blank, Sweet 16, I totally can't think of any Scottish films. I'll leave a list down below. And also Scottish radio stations would be a good one to listen to. Then you can actually hear people conversing. But the number one thing that you should watch is my videos. But it's true, the more you watch my videos, especially my vlogs with friends, because when I'm with friends I tend to talk faster. This probably sounds really fast to a lot of you, but when I'm with my friends I talk way faster than this. I'm actually trying to slow down when I do these chatty videos, but a lot of people still can't understand me. I'll leave my vlog playlist down below because that would be a good way to hear how actual Scottish people interact. So there's different vowel lengths and different words. Words like look and pool, they sound similar. Pool, as in a swimming pool, would maybe be a longer word than to pull something because of the spelling, but in a Scottish accent, pool and pool are exactly the same. All the words with oo sounds are really similar. It's the same with the words like greed and agreed. It's different because agreed is longer, but greed is like a one syllable. Agreed is two syllables, isn't it? Oh, I'm getting myself confused now. The E sound is a lot longer in different words than it is in words like shorter words like greed. This video is going to get really long if I end up comparing all the words. When I was actually looking up this stuff, I saw that it actually helps to put your tongue to the back of your mouth, bring it all the way back. I don't know if it works. I don't know if I'm doing that or not, but apparently it's a thing you do when you try to do a Scottish accent. Another major one, right, is CHs. I genuinely get a little bit annoyed when people say loch for loch. You've seen Balloch in a lot of my videos. When people say Balloch, I'm like, it's no Balloch, it's Balloch. It's got a k sound, as if you're going to spit. That's mine. CHs, not all the time, like you wouldn't say like chocolate wouldn't be cocklet. Oh, sounds a bit dirty. That was a terrible example. You know what I mean? A lot of people ask me if I speak Gaelic or Gaelic. The answer is no. Haven't a clue how to speak Gaelic. I don't actually know anybody that speaks it. It's not a common thing around here anymore. I wasn't taught it anyway in school. I'm not sure if some schools still actually do teach it. I know that people do still speak it in certain areas. Overall, it's not commonly used at all. But yeah, if I think of any other tips for learning how to do a Scottish accent, then I can make another video. Main things are to learn the lingo and watch my videos to learn how to do the Scottish accent and pick it up. I now make videos every Mondays and Thursdays now, and I'm going to try and squeeze in a Scotland related video and a paranormal related video on a regular basis now, along with my usual personal crap like periods and anxiety and all that. So if you haven't clicked subscribe, do that and click subscribe. Or not, you don't have to, because I guess that's it. You can follow me on Snapchat, Addicted, Twitter, Addicted, and I post regularly on my Facebook page, which is just Beauty Creep. Hope this has helped you how to learn a Scottish accent a bit better. It probably hasn't, let's be honest. Bye!